A while back you might have seen in the special out of shield option select video, I mentioned I really wanted to find a way to option select rest out of a parry. Well, it wasn't actually that hard, and I feel kinda stupid for not trying it out earlier, but yeah, here's the sequel to SOPOS, special out of parry option select, or I guess I'll call it SOPOS. Now, if you need a refresher on what an option select is or why it's important, I highly recommend you go to watch my earlier video on it, since I won't be covering the basics again. But if you're stubborn and don't want to click on it, an option select is a sequence of button inputs that will perform different actions based on what's going on in game, the goal of which is to minimize the amount of reacting the player has to do and to ensure that no matter what position they're put in, they have the correct response. Okay, with that out of the way, this option select is a way to get a special move to come out when you parry an attack, or an empty hop if anything else happens. Right now, it looks like I'm just shielding and jumping, but actually, every time I drop shield, I have a 5-frame window to parry, and if any attack triggers the parry, I'll buffer a special. In this case, Jigglypuff's rest. The reason this works is because specials have higher priority in the buffer queue than jumps, so when you parry an attack, the game will see that you tried to jump and use a special move, so only the special will come out. However, if all you do is drop shield or shield an attack, jump is able to cancel the shield animation, but a special isn't, so the jump will come out instead of the special. The reason you have to input the special first and then jump is because otherwise you'll get a jump and then buffer the special during your jump squat, which for Jigglypuff would really not be great in neutral. So then, the way to perform this option select is to drop shield, press the special you want to use, and then press jump. And that's it. You might also know that up specials can be used directly out of shield. Unfortunately, this means you can't use them with this option select, since they'll always be prioritized and come out regardless. For most characters who would want to use their up special though, that's not a big deal, since those are generally moves you'd be okay with getting on a parry or on a hard shield. Now, obviously, Jigglypuff benefits a ton from this, since rest is a move that you don't want to be throwing out unless you have a parry confirmed. But there are other characters with strong yet committal specials who could take advantage of this as well. Here's the list of moves that I think would be good with this option select. Kirby can option select inhale. Yoshi can option select ground pound. Falcon can option select falcon kick. Puff can option select rest. Peach and Daisy can option select bomber. Bowser can option select Bowser bomber. PhD Mario can option select Dr. Tornado. Martha and Lucina can use Dancing Blade. Mewtwo can use Confusion. Roy and Chrom can option select Dancing Blade. Just kidding, I know it's not called Dancing Blade. It's called Limit Frost. Meta Knight can option select Mach Tornado. Wario can select Bite, or he can also select Half Waft, which apparently only has 5 frames of startup. Okay, actually this one seems like really good, since you don't want to be using Waft if you don't have it confirmed, so that's like really strong. I didn't realize it was frame 5. Ivysaur can select Bullet Seed. Lucario can select Force Palm. Rob can select Arm Rotor. Wolf can use Gun Special. Villager can use Timber Axe. Mac can use Jolt Haymaker or KO Punch. But to be honest, the alternative is jumping, so you probably don't want to use this too much as Mac. Greninja actually can't use Side B like this, because his Side B is able to cancel shield. Though, generally this is a good thing for him since it lets him do consecutive parries that wouldn't be possible otherwise. Pac-Man can throw a key. Ryu and Ken can do the non-input Tatsu, or maybe if you have really fast fingers you can do the input versions of Tatsu and Shoryu. But I was having a lot of difficulty, since you'd have to buffer the input within the 5 frames of letting go of shield. Cloud can option select Limit Cross Slash or Finishing Touch, or regular Cross Slash. Bayo can select Heel Slide. Incineroar can use Darkest Lariat or Alolan Whip. Mr. Persona Man can use Limit Earthfire. Me Brawler can use Underwhelming Alolan Whip. Me Sword Fighter can use Chakram. Stumpy Samus can use Metroid Blast move, which, at full charge, comes out 1 frame faster than Tall Samus and Edgy Samus, so that's why I didn't list them. And that's a decently exhaustive list of all the characters who I think would be able to make use of this. The best users, I think, are Puff, Wario, and Limit Cloud, with everyone else falling somewhere on a spectrum of usefulness. I hope you found this informative, and hopefully this is something that people start using a little bit in the meta. As always, thanks for watching.